So on the Blevins Franks feature this week, we've got Brett Hanson on. How are you doing, Brett?
Yes, I'm doing good, Howard. Very good. Bit hot, but very good. What about yourself?
It's hot.
It's going to get hotter.
Yes, it is. Over the last 2 weeks, Blevins Franks Financial Adviser James Stirling introduced us to the peace of mind journey. It's a concept. We covered the first 2 steps of the journey, creating a wealth plan and tax optimisation. Brett Hanson now takes over the baton, or the reins. Over the next 2 weeks, he'll be talking us through the other 3 stages: investment excellence, family office, and lifelong in-country service. So, big topic, and more educational than normal. So, Brett, for people who missed the previous discussions, can you briefly explain the peace of mind concept?
Yes, certainly, Howard. At Blevins Franks, we believe true financial peace of mind comes from knowing that every aspect of your financial future is working together towards the same goals. Our peace of mind journey, therefore, begins by understanding what matters most to each individual client. From there, we develop a personalised strategy that brings together every important aspect of their financial life, including tax planning, investments, retirement planning, estate planning, and wealth preservation. And rather than looking at these areas separately, we believe they should all work together as one coordinated plan. This then allows our clients to make informed decisions with confidence, knowing they have one trusted advisor supporting them throughout every stage of life's journey. We believe there are 5 key stages to that journey. As you mentioned, Howard, James covered the first 2 over the past couple of weeks. The first is creating a personalised lifetime model of our clients' assets, income and future objectives, which we call a wealth plan. The second is tax optimisation, where we structure our clients' assets and income as tax efficiently as possible, both now and in the future, while taking into account where they currently live and where they may choose to live later in life.
Thanks, Brett. Can you now introduce us to another key step on the journey, investment excellence?
Absolutely. For many of our clients, Howard, their financial future could span several decades. Their investments, therefore, need not only to grow over time, but also to support their lifestyle, protect their purchasing power against inflation, and remain flexible as circumstances change. Working alongside our locally based advisors, our investment team partners with carefully selected global investment managers to build diversified, disciplined investment portfolios that are tailored to each client's objectives, time horizon, and attitude to risk. But our role doesn't end once an investment is made. Through ongoing monitoring and regular reviews, we help ensure portfolios remain aligned with our clients' goals whilst adapting to changing market conditions and opportunities as they arise. Ultimately, Howard, it's about giving our clients confidence that their investments continue to support the life they want to live, both today and in the years ahead.
What's your philosophy when it comes to investing? How do you help clients gain peace of mind?
Our philosophy, Howard, is actually very straightforward. Markets will always rise and fall. That's simply part of investing. However, history has consistently shown that long-term investors who remain patient and disciplined have generally been rewarded over time. That's why our approach is based on evidence, sound investment principles, and disciplined portfolio construction, rather than reacting to short-term headlines or market noise. We believe that owning high-quality real assets through carefully selected investment funds provides clients with the best opportunity to achieve the financial goals that matter to them most, whether that's generating retirement income, preserving wealth, helping children and grandchildren, or simply maintaining financial independence. Perhaps more importantly, Howard, we help clients remain invested during periods of uncertainty. It's often during difficult markets that emotions take over. People naturally become anxious and are tempted to make decisions that feel right in the moment, but may actually damage their long-term returns. For us, our clients' long-term financial plan is far more important than today's headlines. Trying to time the market is frequently driven by emotion rather than careful planning. But by remaining focused on the long-term strategy instead of short-term fluctuations, investors, and therefore our clients, have historically achieved much better outcomes. I know that whenever I talk about long-term investing, some listeners say to me, well, Brett, I'm already retired, I don't have a long term. But retirement doesn't mean the investment journey has ended. When I refer to long-term, I'm generally talking about 7 years or more. Many people now spend 20 or even 30 years in retirement, Howard, so their investments still need to continue working for them. And of course, much of the planning we undertake, Howard, also considers what eventually happens to our clients' wealth. So we're often planning not only for our clients' long-term future, but also for the benefit of the next generation.
You mentioned you work with trusted global partners. Can you explain a bit more?
Yes, of course. The investment world can often seem overwhelming. There are thousands of funds, countless investment strategies, and no shortage of opinions about what markets might do next. Our role is to help clients navigate that complexity. We believe that achieving strong long-term outcomes comes from combining the right investment strategy with specialist expertise. That's why we partner with carefully selected investment managers who have established track records, robust investment processes, and considerable experience managing clients' wealth through different market conditions. Rather than relying on a single investment house or one particular style of investing, we work with a range of highly respected firms, each bringing different strengths and areas of expertise. This allows us to recommend the investment solution that is most appropriate for each individual client, based on their objectives, investment timescale, and attitude to risk. Behind the scenes, our investment team works closely with our locally based advisors to ensure our clients' portfolios continue to reflect their objectives. We maintain regular contact with our global selected investment partners, continually monitoring the performance and keeping abreast of global economic developments and changing market conditions. That enables us to provide informed oversight while communicating clearly with our clients whenever circumstances change. So our clients benefit from much more than simply choosing an investment fund. They receive personal advice from their local advisor, backed by a wider team dedicated to investment research, due diligence, and ongoing portfolio monitoring.
Thanks, Fred. Next week we'll cover family office and lifelong in-country service. In the meantime, how can listeners learn more about the Blevins Franks Peace of Mind journey or get in touch?
I think if any of today's discussion has resonated with any of our listeners, then we'll be delighted to have an initial conversation with them and explain how the Blevins Franks Peace of Mind journey could help them achieve their own long-term financial goals. And probably the best way to contact us is via our website, blevinsfranks.com.
Many thanks, Brett. We'll talk very soon.
Thank you, Howard. Take care now.